I'm Greg Smith. This is my wife, Cindy Smith. And my father was the original landowner at the shrimp farm, and we traded the land for stock. And we had to go to many city council meetings in Castroville to get the gas approved, the water approved, and all that stuff. And being in Medina County, it's a lot easier to build things than if Gerald would have moved into the city. So he's in a good location, and I think he's well liked out there in the neighborhood. Small towns like this deal. And we just want to say we think it's going to be a big deal. And they've changed the landscape of shrimp farming. Thank you.
Now you have actually tried this dish which your husband is holding, and what did you think of it?
Oh, I want 7 more.
You want 7 more?
7 more of them. They are amazing.
Well, we're just about to get a reaction here.
Oh, wow.
I know, the flavors.
That tastes pretty good, huh?
There's a party going on inside of here.
Tom Carmichael, Houston, Texas.
Margie Carmichael, Houston,
Natural
Texas.
Shrimp stockholder.
And I think you've got an interesting story to tell as far as how you got hooked up with Natural Shrimp.
I saw the article in the Houston Chronicle 3 or 4 years ago about the Natural Shrimp Company. I've been watching it ever since. And then when the stock went down to 4 cents, I bought 500,000 shares at 4 cents. And now the stock is up. I'm ahead of the game, waiting for production in the 4th quarter.
So you've got a 10-bagger now. That's not bad. Okay, did you sample some of the shrimp here?
Yes, we did. It was very good.
Very
Delicious.
good.
Yes.
All right.
Very
well,
clean.
thank you very much.
I'm Randy Ty out of Houston. I've been a member since 2019, actually, when I first bought my first stocks. So, probably bought way too many, but I'm still buying.
What are your impressions so far of the show in
it's
general
fantastic.
and our display?
Yeah, fantastic. They did a really good job. So, shrimp look really good. No veins at all. If you look at the shrimp, there's no veins at all. It shows how pure and clean they are. So it's really great.
We were discussing the fact that the vein that you would normally see in shrimp, you don't seem to see in this. What do you guys think?
No, it's so clear. I noticed that in 2019 also, that it's so clear. Like when I buy shrimp out of the Gulf, there's a really dark black vein. These have no colored vein at all. In fact, they don't even devein them. They're so clean. They don't have to. It's just a very clear vein.
Yes, what I've understood is that they just don't feed them a couple days prior to harvest, and that way there's no need to devein them or to have to worry about that. So.
Well, to emphasize the point that we're making here, let me get in as close as I possibly can to show you what these guys are talking about. And as they were saying, see, we're getting in pretty close here. You do not see the vein in these shrimp.
Very active. Look how active they are.
All clean, active, very healthy. So they are looking good. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm David Barber. I'm from Florida. I'm definitely enjoying this so far. Can't wait for everything to work out and the share to rise.
Okay. What are your overall impressions of the TRA show?
I'm very impressed. For my first show, I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Okay. And pretty soon we'll be able to taste these wonderful shrimp.
That's what I'm waiting for, is to be able to taste it.
Yeah.
Be able to taste my investment.
Douwe right behind you is saying they're coming up. Okay, stay tuned.
First official tasting for us.
For shareholders.
Shareholders, that's right.
Shareholder tasting. Now you can't beat this.
With Douwe's homemade sauce. Wow.
It's delicious.
Melts in your mouth.
Yes.
That is amazing. Very good.
Never tasted anything like this.
Wow, it's sweet.
Sweet, subtle, gentle.
What do you think, sir?
Tastes good. Like a lot of times when you get
very
right into a shrimp, there's always that weird white taste. That's not here.
It's not fishy or oceany.
Well, it's been on a boat for 6 months before it got here.
It's very good.
No black stuff at all.
Right.
All right. Any last second comments on the taste of these shrimp?
Oh, and the cocktail
You
sauce.
need to taste
Cocktail
it
sauce
for
is
yourself.
phenomenal, too, but yes, the shrimp is worth every bit of it.
Yes.
We know where this is going, and it's straight up.
All right. Well, thank y'all. But
To taste natural shrimp now since October of 2015 when I learned of this company.
you know, it's one thing.
Here it is.
It's one thing to say that it tastes great, but I want to see the expression on your face as you're eating it, because that reaction does not tell any lies.
is taste something without the cocktail
I'm
sauce.
going to right now.
That's where you gotta taste
Right
the
now.
shrimp.
I know we talked
Then
about
you
that.
flip in that bar, that sauce after.
We talked about that on the way up here.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
Man, it was worth the wait.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hopefully I won't have to wait 5 more years for the next time.
Well, was it worth the drive from Houston?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
From Pearland, it was
Oh,
well
we've been
worth
waiting
the
to
drive.
do this for 5 years.
I'm Chris Pratker from Pearland, Texas, and
And I'm Clifford Steakley from Spring, Texas.
All right, so you drove a little bit to get here.
We did. We did. We were been quite anxious about getting up here and actually kicking the tires and seeing it for real.
Okay, we're glad you came. Oh, and by the way, how did the shrimp taste?
they're off the charts good.
Oh yeah.
And that was boiled. So I'm looking forward to some of these other concoctions that I've been looking at on the internet the last 2 days. And we're gonna go look around and
We're
come
gonna
back.
hang around to see how much we can learn while we're here.
Okay, thank you very much. Video with a shrimp shareholder. What is your name?
Trace Williams.
Trace Williams. Trace is going to sample some shrimp cocktail, and he's going to give us his honest opinion, honest and unbiased.
Fresh natural shrimp right here.
You betcha.
A little bit of cocktail, too much maybe. Huh? Phenomenal. Really good.
Is it great tasting shrimp,
Texture,
sir?
the flavor, everything's phenomenal. Right on spot.
All right, thank you very much. We're back again at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center in San Antonio, Texas, with a couple more shrimp shareholders. Will you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Nina Bolton, and this is my husband, Brian Bolton.
Hi.
How y'all doing? How do you like the convention so
Oh,
far?
it's actually very fun. It's very exciting. This is our first time at one of this trade show, but definitely we'll probably come back again. We really like it. It's pretty much a big, huge party.
Well, have you sampled the shrimp yet?
Oh, of course.
And what do you think?
Oh, it's delicious.
I compared it yesterday to lobster.
You compared it to
I
lobster.
compared it to lobster.
Okay, all right.
Oh, it was so sweet and very tender. So we are, looking forward to being jumbo size.
Okay. Do you have any interesting stories to tell shrimp shareholders?
Yes, we actually are investors back in last year, probably started in May. My husband bought some shares, bought 10,000 shares or so.
Someone gave me a tip that he had been in for a while, and he told me to buy the stock whenever I got a chance. So that was November of the year before, and I hadn't gotten around to it until the pandemic or whatever. So, but I got a few thousand shares. My wife was like, "Oh, what are you doing with this? You need to buy something more substantial."
And so I kind of let that sit, and then I did my own due diligence, and of course I found out that is, I feel like this is a winner stock. So I did my research after the fire, and that's when we started. I bought a few shares, a couple thousand shares, and then the announcement of the facility being built in La Crosse, I started like, okay, well this is definitely a winner. So I said, well, I'm going to load up more. And I said, honey, you better put some more money in here because we're going to add more to it. So we're still accumulating, but we're trying to get to hopefully 1 million shares.
Get it up to 1 million.
My name is Rafael Campos, and I came in from Dallas. I am a native Texan, third generation Texan. My average cost is about 7 cents, and I'm real happy that I'm back in. I'm not selling it. I'm going to hang on to it. cocktail. It's 10, 20 bucks at least. That's my story.
Okay, well, thank you very much for sharing that with us.
Well, I wish everybody luck.
By the way, have you tasted the shrimp
Oh,
yet?
absolutely.
What's your impression?
It's great. It's clean. I can't believe how almost translucent white it is. When you look at the raw shrimp at the store, it looks almost grayish. This one looks white, and it is just amazing. I tried the cocktail shrimp that Douwe made, and I also had the rotisa. What is it? The little rice. It was excellent, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be a part of this. I'm glad they're moving their headquarters. I'm not too far from their headquarters, so maybe I'll get more involved with shrimp.
Okay, well, thank you again. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Mike.
My name is Porrick Mulgrew, and indeed, I am a shareholder. It sounds like an opening line for a song, but it's not yet. Anyway,
how is the sampling of the shrimp?
Well, I've cleaned my plate, and actually I'm going back for seconds.
We have just
very
documented
good.
them. You ate everything.
They're very good, yes.
What are your impressions of the TRA show?
Well, I haven't had a chance yet to walk around and look at things, but it is overwhelming almost. I mean, it's a very interesting collection of talented people and wonderful food. Unfortunately, you can gain weight here without any problem at all whatsoever. But, you know, there are times to do the right thing, and the right thing is come here and enjoy it. And this is a convention certainly that almost everybody would enjoy, and particularly yours truly, because I like food and I like good food and I like to eat, and that's certainly here in vast amounts. Just wonderful.
Okay, well, thank you for speaking to us.
My pleasure.